Little to accomplish. No, just kidding. Little that got accomplished? That's
A little more optimistic, please.
No. How dare you? How dare you? Alright. I currently don't have anybody in the live, but that's alright. We'll get started. This is the last live of 25.
Woo.
Want to say goodbye? No, just kidding.
Bye.
David?
Hi.
Dad?
Yeah, well.
I said goodbye and we all said hello.
Hi, True Skills. Alright, so we're going to start in order. Do you have you?
What we're doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
We are, hi Cat. We are going to rate and talk about the movies we watched in 25.
Yeah.
Some of them she watched with him. Some of them I watched with him. Some of them we watched all together.
And some I watched all by myself. Are you good?
And there's a couple Joe and I was trying to think what else.
Oh.
There's a couple that Joe and I watched together.
Uh-huh.
Most of them into the theater, but not all of them.
Okay, some of them, unfortunately, they did not make the theater in time.
Hi Dave. Hi Daniel. Hi Sean. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Damn, we started with nobody and they came in within the first minute.
All right. So the first one I have on my list, come here list, is, there's the list, see, there's the list, was Flight Risk, saw by Angel and Zoe.
No, I did
I
not
was
see
about
Flight
to
Risk.
say.
You didn't see Flight Risk?
No, that was all on her.
Oh, never mind. In that case, what is your review of Flight Risk?
10 out of 10. I saw a lot of people say that it was terrible, but I really liked it. I thought it was fun. It was short because they had it, I think they had like 90 minutes to land the helicopter or something. So they kept it within like 90 to like an hour, which is really fun. It's just a great time. You're stuck on a helicopter with a maniac in the frozen Alps. I don't know if it was the Alps, but it was cold. So survival was very minimal, but you did it, and it was cool. And I like the ending with all the fire trucks rushing over to the helicopter. It's great. 10 out of 10.
All right, then we got Brave New World, which we all saw. Do you have something else?
No,
Okay,
I'm looking at the.
that's why I asked. All right, so what did you think of Brave New World?
Good. Fuck you.
David?
I say it was an interesting movie.
Hi, Wayne.
I enjoyed it off the fact that, we got to see a new Hulk.
Your new Hulk was good.
The red-skinned variety. And,
Lots of loose ends
yeah.
that they better tie to something somewhere.
Yeah.
I got bit from within my pussy.
Well, that's weird.
What the fuck? Like I can feel it. They're right on my arm. There's 2. Maybe 3.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Mother?
Well, look at me.
Inside the hoodie.
I literally
All I can say is maybe it was ants. I don't know.
I hope it was ants. Otherwise
I don't know. I weren't very many places today.
Hmm.
Yes, Charlie, please don't. I will get to you, I promise. So Brave New World was good. I like that they brought in Brainiac. I don't know a lot about him, but he seems like an interesting character. Red Hulk was kind of fun. One of my favorite actors.
Bucky.
And I don't like Bucky. The end.
Bucky.
All right, Paddington Bear. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome.
Don't forget the cold, hard stare. Mr. Paddington Bear. I enjoyed the heck out of it, to be honest.
Did you like Paddington?
Paddington.
That was a pretty awesome movie.
Hi, Moon.
The third one definitely worth to watch again.
They did get us. They fooled me. Because I thought she was a good guy for like half the movie.
It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, Sebastian, I thought she was a good person for most of that movie. And all of a sudden you're just like, wait, what? Where were the hints that she was a bad guy?
I haven't thought much of the movie, so I can't remember any of it.
I'll tell how much you liked it.
Fair.
And then Angel watched Hard Eyes.
It was good up until the end. The end was weird. It wasn't like one maniac killer, it was like three, and they were like, oh, this is my kink, I get off on. It was really weird. But it was great before that. I loved the opening kill with the couple that was getting married. That was great. I loved that. The other kills were cool. It was really funny because the main protagonists were just like, we're not a couple, stop hunting us. But they kept getting hunted because they looked like a couple. And they were just like, love sucks, this is stupid, stop fucking following us. But they kept going after them. And he had the killer had a bunch of cool gadgets. If they just changed the ending, they changed the killer just a smidge, it would be an easy 10 out of 10. It was great. But God, it was weird.
Thank you for supporting Sebastian. Hello, voice. Hi, potato. I lost pugs. Okay, the day that the earth blew up.
Funny.
David?
I think that was a fantastic one.
To be honest, I don't remember that one.
It's a Looney Tunes one.
Oh, well, say Looney Tunes, not the day the Earth blew
That's
up.
what the name of it is, though.
Yeah, but I didn't get the Looney Tunes.
That's because that isn't in the title.
Right. So, to be honest, I thought it was cool on the simple fact that it was playing with old school animation and the fact that we need some of that stuff back in the movies. You know, I'm waiting for the next one to come out with the Coyote.
I am so curious what they're going to do with the Coyote
Yeah.
versus Acme. That should be hilariously fun.
I remember being obsessed with Coyote. Coyote and mostly because Robbinsdale were the Roadrunners, and
Right.
that's how I got into it. I watched so many of those fucking animations.
Hi, Jeremy.
So many.
And then Angel watched the monkey.
Oh, I love the monkey. Oh, the monkey was top tier. Okay, I was waiting for it to come streaming so I could see it again. It was so good. It was hilarious. It was very dark, but it was so hilarious. And it was so chaotic, and the deaths in there. I love the opening scene death, especially right before the dude's trying to get rid of the monkey because he's like, hey, this thing is bad. And then the shop owner is like, no, I'm not gonna take it. No returns on children's toys. And then the series of complications happen. Basically, what the monkey does, whatever it can manifest causing your death, it will do it. And like the dude gets hit with a grappling hook, and then it comes out, and that's really fun. And then you see the other guy outside. He's trying to just burn the monkey with a flamethrower. Doesn't work because the monkey's still alive, and it gets passed down to his sons. And it just I love the monkey. It was so good. So good.
Can you tell she's a horror fan?
I love it.
Okay, so next is Snow White, which I saw with David.
I think they did a fantastic job with the remake.
One thing I liked about this Snow White is it gave her a personality. She didn't just get kissed by the prince and that was the end of the story. She actually reclaimed her kingdom on her own with the help, with the help of the dwarves and other people. But the prince wasn't, like a main character or the main reason. So I kind of like that they added that, she was a little bit independent.
I heard that they added that. I didn't see it just because I don't really like Disney, and all the sequels they're making are very annoying. I'm gonna be very pissed when Lilo and Stitch comes up here, because that's gonna be coming up. I've heard what they did with that movie, and I hate it. But I'm glad they made Snow White actually interesting, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, we need old classic fairy tales where they fall in love and they get sick. No! Fuck you! I want princesses who are cool, who can save themselves.
Right, I don't mind them redoing it, but they need to redo it in a way that's more modern.
Yeah.
Like when they did the new Aladdin, they added enough that she felt like a person and a little bit independent.
Not just some pretty doll to
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
I hate those movies so much.
So yeah, I wouldn't say that they went all out, but they did step a little bit into that. She's a real person. She's a little bit independent. It's a baby step, but it's a start. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Next, we have Novocaine, which Angel saw with Dad.
Me and Dad saw that instead of Snow White, and it was a great fucking
I
time.
love that movie. That one. I'm sorry. That dude needs his own series.
I would. That would be so fun. Oh, we loved it so much.
Hi, Fruit Loop. What do you want to add, Dad?
Just the idea, to be able to get hurt and not feel anything. It was epic.
And like his personality was the perfect choice for it, because he's just like, I just want to help rescue this very pretty girl I have a crush on. Can I please just stop shooting at me? Okay, I'm doing this for self-defense. I'm gonna throw a knife at you, okay? I'm so sorry. Or like he gets the knife in his hand and he's like, what? What did I do? Oh, top 10.
I loved when he took and grabbed the gun right out of the fryer. It's like, what the heck? Yeah.
What is wrong with you? No. In the interrogation where they're like, come on, tell us everything. He's like, oh God, it hurts. This is painful.
He's mocking it up the whole time, and I'm like, yes.
Hi, Fruit Loop. Hi, Jason. Hi, Jody. I did not want to see this for one reason and one reason only. I have pain. I don't like him just because he doesn't feel any.
I loved him. I have pain as well.
I'm sorry. That ability is like almost like Marvel, borderline Marvel. That would be perfect. Well, it'd almost be like Wolverine couldn't feel pain, but because whenever he has to bring out the blade, that hurts.
Yeah.
But this dude was just doing stuff that you and me would not do, because guess what? You know it's going to frickin' hurt.
Dude, I just remembered, there's a Criminal Minds episode about somebody who, like, had his thing or whatever where they couldn't feel pain.
Uh-huh.
And they were, like, basically using it to kill a whole bunch of people. Most insane thing. And they figured it out. I can't remember exactly, but it was like he smashed his hand into like a key box thing at like a hotel.
Uh-huh.
No pain whatsoever. And they were like, well, they would have had to go to the hospital, or somebody would have known if, smashing your hand through glass is kind of a painful thing. But they were like, no, he doesn't feel pain. And I was like, that's so trippy.
There was an episode of House like
I
that
understand, Judy. I've done that.
where basically he was trying to get a reaction out of this one lady, and he says, I'm not going to burn you. I'm going to stab you. And you're like, okay, House, time for your therapy again.
You good? You good, buddy?
But yeah, everything. And the other good thing is that it did well at the box office.
Yeah.
So, you almost hope that somewhere somebody is going to come along and say, we can have some fun with this.
Yeah.
You know.
I would love I just want an entire series. Him just going through daily life,
Uh-huh.
trying to survive.
Yeah.
That's even funny because he's like clumsy and everything, so.
The one thing I always thought was a nice touch at the very end is when he actually got to enjoy the taste of food.
Yeah.
He had never done that before. And he got to try that pie.
Yeah.
And you could just see the joy on his face as he It was
That
just
was
such a moment.
That was so wholesome and wonderful. After everything he went, the fucking ambulance scene.
Oh god, that was crazy. That was straight out. Oh,
God, I love it. Oh.
Silent Night, Deadly Night. Don't remember seeing as a theater. I don't know if it made it up this
No,
way.
we talked about it.
Is that the
remember?
recreation?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I didn't remember the full title.
I thank God I looked at it. Because I watch a lot of like horror movies for serotonin therapy because we're at retail work, and I almost went to it, but
Okay.
I looked it up. Remember, because I was
Yeah, I just couldn't remember if it was the same one or not.
Because I love the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. That movie was great, top tier, incredible. Just a classical slasher. It was great. And then the recreation, all I saw was the trailer.
Right.
yeah.
But
Next
terrible.
one Angel saw by herself, I believe, was Drop.
Oh, Drop was fun. It got a lot of mixed reviews, but it was basically this single mom just wanting to go on a date. That's it. That's all she wanted. And they were using that airdrop feature that I think a lot of Apple phones have.
Right.
And just airdropping threatening messages and everything. And it led to them I watched this months ago and I can't remember it super
How
well.
dare you?
That was the one where she was out on the date and the person kept calling and saying, "By the way, we know your family's here."
You're like, what do you mean? Yeah, it was good. Obviously, it wasn't top tier super great, but it was good. It was nice.
Good.
Nice and simple. You just turn it on and relax, man. It's good. I liked it.
All right, and then after that, we got Death of a Unicorn, which Angel saw by herself.
Oh, I liked the Death of the Unicorn. It was good. I had a lot of fun with it. It was another more simple movie, but it was fun. It had Paul Rudd and it had Jenna Ortega, who I both love. I think it was Will Poulter. I think that's his name. He was also in there, and he's another great actor. And it was just chaotic. The dad was like, "Hey, we're gonna go on this little retreat. I'm a billionaire. I can afford this." And then they accidentally kill a unicorn. And then they have a bunch of unicorns come and try to kill them. And it was great, honestly. I liked it. It was good.
How to call it Revenge of the Unicorns then.
Yeah. They get brutal. in
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
They
they're
get vicious. But it was good.
yeah.
Okay, and then after we had the Death of the Unicorn, we had Minecraft.
Minecraft.
That was awesome.
Yes.
I love that one.
Hi, Alaskan.
We saw that early in the therapy, and it just ballooned up. I remember early on, everybody's like, "Oh, this isn't going to go over that well," and now it was the fourth highest global movie of the year,
Something like that.
so like $900 and some million. Yeah, just kind of went over expectations.
Angel, what was your thought as you growed up with Minecraft?
I didn't watch it. I didn't want to.
You didn't go with us?
You guys watched it while I was at work. I didn't
Ah.
want to watch it. It looked weird.
Oh, I thought they did a pretty good job. As a non-Minecraft expert, I thought they did a pretty good job. The world was pretty believable. The action scenes were fun. They're gonna have a second one.
I thought it was funny when they did the started going through the treasure in the guy's house. Oh, I only had one of those. Darn.
Right? The treasure box and the looty box and things like that. That was kind of fun.
Wait, also, I'm looking at the old comments. like 40 minutes of Silent Night Part 2 is replaying scenes from Part 1. That was the weirdest. The Part 1 was good, but Part 2 was so weird.
We'll get to Endicott in a few minutes for Loop. Hang on.
I'm talking about Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Listen to me, look at me, okay? It was very weird. I didn't like it. Part 1 was fun, although Part 2 did have the Garbage Day meme, which was really great. That was fun. And it's in one of my favorite metal songs, Merry Xmas, which is great. But literally, and it's not even an exaggeration. It's not. It's literally so much of it is scenes from Part 1. I'm not kidding. It's the weirdest thing. I was like, okay, cool beans.
Hi, Vicky. How are you? All right, and the next one after that, hang on, is Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts, the movie that made me sob every single time I watched it.
It was much more heartfelt than I thought it would be.
It was full of trauma and
Lots of trauma.
and very angst, depression, abuse, a lot of pain. But it was great.
It was a good movie.
I watched it like 5 times.
But it does need to come with a lot of trigger warnings.
I literally remember, I think it was like the 3rd time I came out of the theater and I was literally crying in the car.
Angela, I know. David, what did you think of Thunderbolts?
I say the Thunderbolts were good, and they helped out the guy to escape his shadow form.
Bob.
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 I love Bob.
Bob's wonderful.
Bob is my comfort character.
Dad?
We like the Red Guardian, and we highly recommend you try out our limo driving service, because the Red Guardian will
really see
take
it
you to
underneath
all
there.
the great places outside of Baltimore. Because if you take and trust the Red Guardian, I know all about the area around D.C.
And if it wasn't clear, he's Red Guardian, I am Yelena.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I got it for his birthday.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
very proud of the Red Guardian limo.
Is that one of our shorts?
It's bulletproof-ish.
Bulletproof-ish.
It's John in the back.
Of course, the one scene I have to say in the movie that was truly priceless was when Angel's best friend happened to shoot a magnetic mine at it. Go ahead, defend your boyfriend.
Okay,
You like
first of
Bucky,
all,
we
I'm
know
gay.
that. Well, yes, but
Second of all, Bucky's a dad. That's a father comfort figure.
father comfort figure. Okay, I am not a father anymore.
You've been demoted.
I've been removed. God.
Homeboy, I have like 5 of them.
That's true. She does have quite a lot of.
So one horse, you could have a 6-pack.
They're father figures for my characters in the world.
I see. Okay.
They basically look over other characters that she's adopted.
Yeah.
Got it. Either way, I like Red Guardian. He's a happy person with not a lot of hair.
I love him right now.
I like everybody. I am not picky.
I love Bob.
It's another
Bob,
reason why
Bob
we
is so cool.
did- Bob was
So
awesome.
much.
I am curious and a little bit scared about them bringing Bob back as Golden
Yeah.
Century for Doomsday.
I'm scared. I'm frightened.
We'll have to see how that goes.
I also still have not watched the trailer for that.
I do like the out scene though when they're talking about some things interdimensional appearing, and all of a sudden you see that Fantastic Four ship.
Which led to nothing, but we'll get to that.
I was about to say save that for when we get
Save
to
that
it.
rage
There's a
moment
lot
for
to
later.
talk about with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right, next we got Final Destination.
Angel's show.
Okay, now see, here's the thing. I love Final Destination. I loved Final Destination Bloodlines. The kills in it were fantastic. I think his name was Chris. but I can't remember. My favorite death in it was in the I think it was MRI scan machine, the one where you can't have like any metal and everything.
Yes, MRI.
It got turned on when he was trying to save his brother from death's curse, and you just have this wonderful scene because he's got a bunch of piercings and earrings. So he starts getting dragged to it, and then there's a chair, and then I'm not going to go into heavy detail because Mother would like to sleep.
Yes, please. At least a little bit.
But it was wonderful. However, when I went to see it in the theaters, this is where I got my problems with other people in theaters. There was a little kid in there, not even like 10 or 11 or anything, like maybe 4 or 5 years old, just making a lot of noise, running up and down the stairs on the side of the theater. And then near the end of the movie, I heard Coco Melon playing. So I'm sorry, if you bring your children to movies and you let them do that, I will make the Final Destination Bloodlines death. I will make every single one look like a child's dream when they're napping in daycare. Okay?
All I can say is that we took you guys a lot of places. We never took you guys to movies in that age. But if I had, I probably would have brought the phone and tablet, but you guys would have had earphones.
Yeah.
So that did not disturb anybody else. And also, what is a kid doing in the movie like that?
Seriously, that movie was so gory and whatnot, and it just, it pissed me off. I love the movie, but it really ruined the experience watching it. And I was so mad. I was so mad.
All right, next. How to Train Your Dragon.
Yay! This is my childhood. This is mine. David tried to claim it, but it's mine. It's mine. I grew up dragon. I grew up me. How to Train Dragon. Me. That my favorite. I loved it. It was great. It's also fun for me because the guy who played Hiccup was also in Black Phone, and I love him. He's quickly becoming a favorite actor of mine because he's great. But they did it so well.
They did do such a good job.
There's movies that do like the recreations, and they're nothing like it. It doesn't do the original justice. This was like word for word.
That was beat for beat. It was
Incredible.
it was so. They're like the people who say that you cannot do a remake beat for beat. Here's proof that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Because it was done beat for beat, and they added a little bit. They changed a little bit, but
it was
not
amazing.
enough to make it stand out or make it feel off.
Yeah.
They didn't alter it in any way. It actually sat real honest to the original tale.
I mean, they added a little bit to Astor's character. They changed a little bit, but not enough for that you felt like it was off.
yeah.
David?
I think the remake of How to Train Your Dragon was pretty good.
It's pretty good. His vote for everything is pretty good.
And they did a fantastic job of how they remade the Toothless.
I cannot wait to see if they do more. I hope they do more.
Yeah. Can you imagine all of the movies being remade like that? That'd be so fun.
Hi, Jeremy. I'm glad you popped in. I think I saw you earlier, but I'm not sure. Hi, Donald. We are reviewing movies from the year of 25. Next, we've got Materialist, which only Miss Angel saw.
Angel's look on her face.
Apparently,
tells
she's
it
going to
all.
cry. Don't cry, Angel. Don't cry.
Just chant Hello, Christian.
I was dragged to the movie theater with the promise of Pedro Pascal because I love Pedro Pascal. He's a phenomenal actor. He is incredible. God, it was so good. It was so good. I don't know how people do romance movies. Okay, it was so boring. Okay. Not even Pedro Pascal fallen asleep in the middle of it. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't asked my friend yet. She loved it. I was in bed. Okay. It was so boring.
Now tell us how you really feel.
I don't like romance movies. They suck, they're boring, they're atrocious. And see, that's the other thing. The guy who played Hiccup was in a romance movie at the exact same time as Black Phone 2 came out. And granted, that one didn't even look boring, it just looked plain stupid. Romance movies are either boring as hell or they're so unbelievably stupid and they're like so dramatic about the relationships and everything. Shut up. Go away.
Hi, Stupid Man. We are reviewing movies we saw in 25. Hi, Grace. You're certainly welcome to ask something. I don't know if we'll answer or not, but you know, it all depends on what you ask.
Ugh. I've never seen.
Next, we have 28 Years Later.
Hey! Father talk.
Father Talk.
Father talk.
Father Talk.
Now, you got to realize that this is coming from two people. Angel can't escape this one because it is two people. We enjoyed the first two movies. The first one was such an epic masterpiece. With Cillian Murphy in there and the storyline and the creation of it. The second one, even though it didn't have the same panache, you know, dealing with London as they tried to bring people back a little too early.
Keyword being tried.
Things got screwed up. But the third one, you know, I felt they did good with the source material. They had the case where basically it's kind of an island that, you know, during the deep part of the water you can't go back to the mainland. And this father or so-called father figure, yeah, that dude's a dipstick, and his protege were trying to get him to understand how to fight these things. Although I'm still wondering about those crazy dudes with the jumpsuits.
I know!
They are so nutty.
And they're gonna be like a main set of characters in the next one, so I'm just like, I'm nervous.
Of course, I still love that one dude, Memento Mori. He is so, he's emanatic with the way he
so
speaks.
Wise
And yeah,
he's such a charismatic character.
Yeah,
I betrayed.
Yeah, he's and it's gonna be interesting to see how he works with the jumpsuit gang.
Yeah.
And as well, you know, now they introduced the alpha zombies, which are bad news. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I saw that. I would just give up.
I would want to invest in rocket launchers. It's something they can do a lot of damage with one shot. Because they are not good business.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Freakier Friday, which David and I saw. Dad apparently doesn't remember who did it. Hey, buds. What did you think of Freakier Friday, David?
I say it wasn't bad. I just wish they'd do more.
I was hesitant about this one because I've seen like 3 versions of Freaky Friday. But for a sequel, they did a really good job. They switched the right characters. There was, funny moments. They all learned their lesson, went back to their bodies, just like the original. So it was fun, especially since they brought Lindsay back and the other lady whose name I can't remember because I'm a genius.
Oh.
Don't look at me like that. I don't know her name. I know nothing.
That's Bella Bell, so as a horror fan, it just hurts. Her name is Jamie Lee Curtis.
I should have known that one.
It would be because she's a lady from Friday the 13th now, would it?
Sir? That's the wrong movie.
Oh, okay. No, Halloween.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
She's
we
having
broke.
an asthma attack.
We broke the girl. The girl has been broken. Oh dear.
There was something else that Jamie Lee Curtis was in too, but I'm trying to
She's
remember.
been in like a
A
gazillion.
big
She's been in
gazillion.
so many things.
So-
I know she was in
She's a
True
really,
Lies,
she's a
too.
really good actress.
I love her so
All right, and then there was F1, which David and Dad saw. David,
I loved that one. That was a great one.
Anything over 200 miles an hour, and those open kart racing, and it was a blast. I mean, Brad Pitt did a good job in it, and I know some people like a lot more story besides racing, and they got just enough of a story that you could enjoy the characters, and it didn't overshadow what the racing was about. And I've heard rumors they may make a second one, but I don't know how they would do it. They ended off the movie on a good note, and the guy got to do the walk into the sunset type approach. But it was a really good movie. Plus, the thing is that it had an international appeal because, well, let's think about it. F1 racing. You see these guys in the Middle East, you see them in Japan, you see them in America, you see them in Europe. They're all over the globe. And so it had an international appeal that a lot of people like. I thought it was really cool, all the highlights they had about the racing. So
right. All right, next we have is Superman, which David and I saw. What did you think of Superman?
I think it was pretty cool.
Did you have a favorite part?
My favorite part was the opening scene when they give some lore feedback of what Superman did in the past before the movie started.
Yeah. Hi, Samurai. How long beard? Hi, I'm Rich. It was okay. I'm really hesitant to see Supergirl because she came off as a drunken college kid, and that's not my thing. The Justice League was okay. It wasn't bad. I won't say it was my favorite movie. I wouldn't even say it's my favorite Superman movie, but it was not bad. It was meh. We are in South Dakota, Samurai.
That's the new, right?
Is that Samir?
Yeah.
Okay, no one said I could read. And next is Smurfs, what David and I also saw. In the theaters, David, what'd you think of Smurfs? Oops, I had the camera facing the wrong way.
I think that was awesome. The songs were pretty good.
The songs were pretty good. My biggest complaint with this is they totally rewrote the whole timeline. This is a whole parallel universe because this group of Smurfs apparently has never been to the real world, and in the other movies the Smurfs have been to the real world. So, problems there. Just a totally different timeline. Yes, we are AI. Can't you tell? Anyway, Fantastic Four.
Oh, that was amazing.
Fuck?
It was a good movie, but it was also very disappointing.
I mean, I was excited for Pedro. I got a cup for it. It was a movie. Stuff happened.
It was good movie, but it led to nothing. It ties to nothing. Dad, what do you want to put?
I was hoping for some Easter eggs, something. Even the end scene with the brief appearance of Doctor
Right?
Doom.
Because it literally goes from Fantastic Four to like Doomsday. We don't.
It doesn't latch on to the Thunderbolts. It doesn't It doesn't brush onto the interdimensional jumping or anything.
With them appearing in the end credits for Thunderbolts, you would have thought that it would have
It
linked
was,
that.
yeah.
I mean, they
back
did
in-
say that the ship, when I was looking at the Easter egg videos that I watched, did say that that ship was not the same one as Fantastic Four. And I was like, okay, it's an older model. It's a newer model. They're going to tie it in somehow. It may be not the same one we saw in the movie, but they're going to tie it in somehow. And then they didn't.
Angel has this look like, I don't believe.
Would you like me to send you the Easter egg review?
No,
Just
I
kidding.
believe you. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, you did.
I am disappointed. We did watch the, 3 the different Fantastic Fours before
Yeah,
the
I
movie.
distinctly remember hearing you get mad at Johnny. I remember
Johnny was
it.
such an asshole in the 3 originals. He was not such an asshole in this one.
I heard her all the way from my room
Yeah.
being angry at Johnny. I heard it.
Johnny is such an asshole.
The one thing I did think it was funny though is when I did, heaven forbid, I'd be the one to do this, research
Hey,
on
Big Al.
Johnny. And interestingly enough, in the comic books, Johnny actually did something kind of selfless. When there was a battle, he wound up sticking behind when he sent everybody out to be safe. And Johnny died from it.
One of the Johnnies anyway.
Yeah. And so, but at the same time, you look at this Fantastic Four, granted, it's a lot of big shoes to fill. They had all the characters, they had, decent actors, but at the same time, it left me wanting. And
I'm
now
sorry,
you
Big
have-
Al, I do not remember you. I apologize. I'm not good with names.
You have over a year now to wait for Doomsday to come around.
They have finally started dropping trailers for that,
Finally, yeah.
which is kind of nice.
Also, no, Logbeard, we did not watch Landman.
Don't even recognize that name.
That's a TV show.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's weird is I think that might have been the one
Hi,
playing
Hugo.
on the TV earlier. Cause
That was Yellowstone. Yeah.
I just saw a weird cowboy hat in the ranch, and I was like, this looks weird.
Yeah, for some reason when I came out it was on and I was like, I was totally watching.
It was just one of those things that just
Popped up. Okay.
popped up because I wasn't paying attention and they ran out of other things to watch.
Yeah.
Next one, it was Bad Guys 2. Did you watch that one?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. David, what did you think of Bad Guys 2?
It was a great way to continue the story and way to continue the franchise.
Dad?
I thought it did a good piece of storytelling, character development, and I have to say the plots there was a lot of twists in that sucker too.
Okay, sorry, I don't know what the hell I did. I apologize. I lost you guys there for a minute, but you're back. I apologize. There's Angel's shirt. Somebody commented on that. She is a very big art fan. Just a slight art fan.
Better go get the cereal box.
Hi, John. An Australian doctor in... What is the name of that place?
And Malawi.
Malawi. I'm not good. She's a horror fan. But yeah, there were... I don't know. I had mixed feelings about the Bad Guys 2.
The one thing I always thought was funny with Bad Guys too is they kind of show the problem bad guys have turning good. Is that, if you've been a bad guy, it gets kind of boring after you turn to a life of good, unless you have an occupation that can take benefit of what you were doing. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
This is my comfort character. I love him.
Yeah, she loves the Terrifier movie. She's very excited about 4 coming up next year. As you can see, look, she's got bag and cup. 2 backpacks,
Keychain.
keychain.
Basically, because she works in the service, in customer service and retail. This is her therapy, because she can't exactly kill some of these people.
A graph.
She just, uses this to channel her inner frustrations.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's kind of cool.
I know I've seen the other one. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, yes.
And then her sweater.
Go for the light show.
I love Terrifier.
She needs to get a poster that says #1 fan.
Right?
If I saw Art the Clown in real life, I would hug him.
Yeah, she
Yes,
got it
you
from
would.
Spencer's. It's one of her favorites. All right, next to his Naked Gun. Was that just you and I?
I think it was the first time, and then I think the second time. No, me and Angel watched it the first time, and then me and you watched it the second time.
All right. What did you think of it?
It's so funny. I still love the take a seat, and she was like, "No, I don't want to." And then as she's leaving, she's like, "I'll take the seat." That's great. There's so many. I love the cup jokes. Just always having a cup.
Here's another couple. Yeah,
Exactly.
here's another one.
Incredible. I love it.
The work with comedy, I'm glad somebody actually had the nerve to bring that back because, sight gags and wordplay, it's kind of a dying art, but, he actually did pretty good.
He did pretty well considering he's such a serious actor. I had a hard time putting Liam in a funny role.
See, that's the funniest thing about it to me is it's like Liam Neeson, this very serious actor, and he's just walking around with like a deadpan.
Good night, Al.
So
Thanks you for
much
popping in.
happens around him, and it's so funny. I love it.
I love the scene when he was, they decided to play the tape of him in the car. Oh, guy. Poor dude.
The constant when they were doing the interrogation or something, and the wall just kept and opening.
Just when you think this is, you're
I
now
got
under
you
arrest
now.
by us. Yes, but this is the next agency, close. You're now under arrest by us. No, wait a second.
The Department of Law.
And by the way, this is going to be in the Department of Interior. No. Guy.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, it
So
was
good.
good.
All right, next one. Angel's only seen parts of. Nobody.
Oh yes. Actually, we love this one because we actually saw the previews for 2, and then decided to watch the first one just to see how it was. Nobody is an awesome movie. I enjoy that.
Keep
heck out of
watching it.
It is.
Over and over.
It has been kind of like our comfort movie. Hi, Patty.
They keep trying to get me to watch it. It's on my list. I promise. It's on my list.
I think
will get to it.
I think you will like some of the scenes. Not the records burning or the plots of money. Just take one plot. That's all I'm asking. Just take one. Just take one.
The thing I love in the one sequence is when he actually has the cojones to go to the guy's karaoke bar and sit down and have a meal while the guy's doing karaoke. And then when the guy approaches him with his buddies and their guns, he politely pulls back the cloth and reveals a claymore. I'm like, oh, dude, that's checkmate. I'm sorry. We're going to negotiate now.
Then, of course, there's Nobody 2, which has also become one of our favorites because this is Home Alone meets Summer Vacation.
Yes.
Because he just wanted to go on vacation. His boss said, "Good luck. You're not the vacation type," and unfortunately, his boss was right because he got into a smidgen of trouble with a crazy person, And his brother came to save him. Again.
And Dad.
And Dad. Grandpa is so much fun.
Dad needs to
I
win an
love
Academy
Grandpa.
Award for all the stuff he does in that movie. It's just beautiful. Of course, he was in the first one too, which was even better. But that park.
The Roses is next, which I loved the Roses. I also encourage Angel to watch this one. It's a great movie about a couple sabotaging each other.
It's actually a remake, I found out too.
It is a remake. I've never saw the original.
Yeah.
But it is hilariously fun. The things that they do, these little digs, and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger until they almost kill each other. That's why I think you'd like it. And on the first date, one of them threatens to kill the other. Was it she that threatened to kill him? I can't remember now.
I can't remember offhand.
And so just like that's Angel's first date right there. And I think that's why she would love it, or at least parts of it. I don't know if she'll love the whole thing, but she'd like parts of it.
It is on my list.
I know it's on
Granted, it's
your list.
higher than Nobody. I'm more interested in Mile than Nobody, but
That list is on the list. It's all that matters. And then for the sadness of our two people,
no.
the long walk.
No! No! No!
Do you have anything else to add?
This was the first movie I had high hopes for this year, because I am a Stephen King fan. I pride myself on seeing his work.
And he passed it down to me.
They have this, and when you watch the previews, you're like, this is going to be so awesome. And we were there the day before opening to see this
The early
movie.
release.
The early release. And I mean, it started out, they first they started with character alteration, and then they changed backstory. And
certain things?
slowly I was just going, oh my Lord. Stephen King, why did you sign off on this POS?
I can't do this.
About the only thing I can say that was good is the fact that it cost them $20 million to make and they only made $60 million. The problem is that they couldn't escape the shadow of what everybody wanted. And so I still say Stephen, they had to have his family tied up or something.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I wouldn't have put my name on it. He didn't let other people make certain movies because of the way it turned out. I guess, interestingly enough, he didn't like The Shining that much. And that was one of his first movies he let them make. He did not like it. This one, I wouldn't put it on the like list either. It had such... And the thing that was also dumb, I want to take the guy that wrote the script for it and slap them repeatedly. Because there was such a good source of material in the book. You didn't have to make these changes. And even Angel is like, that wasn't like that in the book. I'm like, no, it wasn't. They changed one character. They changed the ending. They changed several of the plots inside it. They had a sequence when a whole bunch of them got killed. And if you sat down and took the time, here she comes. If you actually read the book, and I'm sorry, I read it in one night. You didn't dare put it down. Yeah, this is classic.
It's a little damaged.
It's well loved.
It is well loved.
Yeah. To be honest, you can't even probably find that edition anymore because they won't reprint Rage.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it hurt. I'm sorry. Stephen King, you should take your name rights back. and tell that guy to go back to the Hunger Games.
Now from my side.
Right the side of the view. Guy.
The biggest thing for me is I'm going into the movie making industry. The career I want deals with movies and stuff. And when it comes to movies, specifically movies based off of books that you can get, it doesn't even have to be this. I saw The Long Walk in Barnes & Noble and Books A Million. It's really simple. You do this incredible thing, okay? I know, this is going to be mind-blowing to like all the movie makers out there. Okay, get this.
Hi, nobody.
You buy the book, you open it, you read it, and then you make it into the fucking movie.
It would be so. I would love one person.
To do that.
Just one fucking person to do that.
It is not that goddamn difficult.
No.
And when I go into movie making, I'm going to be bringing it up every single movie because it is not that hard. You take the book, you read it, you turn it into the movie. For The Long Walk, they completely messed it up. They changed so much about it. Like, I came home and I looked at the ending, which they changed it incredibly so. And I was reading this, and it's like, this isn't how it goes. This isn't how it went. What do you mean? What happened to the ominous fucking ending? What happened? What happened to Stebbins? Okay, the order and everything was completely out of place. There was so many things that they left out, that they messed up, and all you have to do, okay, is take the book, you read it, and then you.
How dare you?
Okay, and like I get it. Okay, you can have an idea and be like, oh, and this makes me think of, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. But if you take a beloved book and you say it's going to be turned into a movie, do it properly. It's not that difficult, I assure you. I promise. It's really easy. And something especially like this, because the ending for this, I'm sorry, I can't get over the ending, okay? The ending for The Long Walk is so haunting and ominous, it really nails and puts the story together. Whereas in the movie, I'm gonna lose it.
The big thing for me when I was reading that the first time I read it, I was in high school, in like 10th grade. And literally, it's one of those books that as you're reading it, you can visually see yourself on that asphalt. You don't want to stop.
You can feel the burn in
You
your
can
legs.
hear the other kids around you breathing. You hear that, and you're like, oh shit, who's going to get it next?
Yeah.
And for a while, that's exactly what you're feeling. Am I at the 2 miles, 3 miles? And all of a sudden you hear a number get called out, and you're like, oh shit, that's, and it's kind of both a terrifying feeling, but then there's a little liberation because it wasn't you.
Yeah.
But as the book went along, you felt that camaraderie. Like when he was walking through Maine, of all places. If he doesn't have a statue in every town in Maine, I'm sorry.
Literally.
He's the favorite son of Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time when he would go into a town, there were people that would acknowledge the guy marching with them, for them. And that was one of the biggest things that hit me, is that all of a sudden, oh, I don't have a girlfriend.
It was one of the key parts to his character.
Yeah.
Hi, Rich.
And it was so small, but it's
Eiffel
like,
Tower.
why would you remove that? It was one of the things that humanized him, that made you want to root for him.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he's got a life outside of this and everything. He has people who love him beyond, his mom and everything. There's people rooting for him. And it's like, what?
Yeah, why is this?
That was the first sign of it. Ew.
The other scene that really, I was like, okay, who forgot how to write? You got a massive writer's block, and we're all gonna hike uphill and lose like 40% of our people.
That part made me so mad.
Yeah.
That was also the first part where I turned over to him and I'm like, this isn't how it went.
No.
I remember it. This isn't how it went.
No.
This is not right.
Yeah.
And the thing with like the book is like when I put it down after I finished reading it, I just had to sit there
Oh yeah.
for like 5-10 minutes, just going like, okay, cool, that's great. He's just out there. He's still walking. He sees the shadow figure. Is he dead? Is he alive? Is it still going on? What's going on? And that's what made it so good. And then they went and they fucked it up.
They made this thing, this monstrosity, this.
It pissed me off so much.
Yeah, this was not good. No.
So, it's like why I want to go into movie making because it's not that difficult to turn a book into a movie. It is not that hard. And heaven forbid.
I would just love to have a chance to sit down one-on-one with the writer and say, you had all the source material.
You wrote the source material.
Yeah, you had the blessing from Stephen King himself. What possessed you to write this drivel?
Did you secretly hate The Long Walk or something? Like what? Why?
Yeah, it. Yeesh. But
Anyway, on
the corner. You
to,
got something else.
On to the next one.
on to caught stealing.
Oh, bye, Angel.
No.
Me and Angel went and watched this, and again, it was one of these cases where the previews made it look funny, entertaining, a little violent. Obviously, the fact that two Jews were going around shooting people at random. The fight scene with the
Good night,
were they
Patty.
Ukrainian or what were they? Or were they Russian?
Ukrainian, yeah.
Ukrainian. Beating the hell out of the one guy, and all on the backdrop of baseball.
The worst thing about this movie was we had The Long Walk, and then we were like, okay, that was bad, but at least we have Caught Stealing. We did not have Caught Stealing. Caught Stealing sucked as well, and it hurt. We had them back to back. It was agonizing. I was depressed when the movie ended.
Yeah.
Depressed. It was. Why did she have to die? Why? And why so early?
Yeah, because it almost was like an extra hour of trying to process her death while the rest of the story kept right on churning along. And then they had that little thing happen with the lighter.
Oh, God.
And we're like, it wasn't the Ukrainians that did it after all. It was these two Jewish guys. And you're like, yeah.
Okay, well,
Take all the time you need on this one.
well, we have a better movie coming up.
Oh, that's good.
Tron Ares.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
I thought it was cool because I was able to watch both Tron movies. Didn't get the series in, but both the Tron movies helped energize for this experience. And it was a freaking awesome experience.
I still wish we saw it on the Gold Disney.
So do I.
That
Get
would've
that
been so fun.
big.
Angel did not want to see this movie because
God, I can't even remember his name.
Jared Leto.
Leto.
Whatever. Whatever.
Leto. Oh!
I was just, he's not a great actor or a musician. or a person.
She's kind of opinionated on that one.
But I have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah, I could tell.
But it had Evan Peters.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
holding on to that. And I was holding on because I love the other Trons. Dad showed me the other Trons. They were great. Incredible. 10 out of 10.
To be honest, I like the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack that sucker popped
The
through.
soundtrack was incredible.
Oh yes.
It was incredible.
I'm just gonna get the soundtrack downloaded.
Electronics and guitar riffs.
David,
all
what did
this.
you think of Tron?
I think Tron was incredible. The way he sliced the cop car in half was unbelievable.
I still laugh at the scene where the one lady agent thingy was trying to chase after the human girl.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I don't know why it was so funny, but she was being chased up that parking tunnel thing.
Right, I remember.
He was just sitting. It's so goofy. You just look down, and then there's nothing. Like the most robotic running ever. It was so stupid looking, but it was hilarious, and that part was very funny to me. I laughed so hard for like 5 minutes at that.
You know what dawned on me about that is?
What?
She was running in 2-dimension style.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was
That's
computer
how she
based,
was running.
so they weren't used to running in a 3-dimensional world.
And it was so accurate. Mom.
My brain all of a sudden shifted to the old Atari 2600 pictures when you'd see the Tron games with them running like that. You'd be like, those guys run goofy. Well,
And the tribute they had. And the end credits.
Yes,
Where,
Sark! All my powers are yours to demand. And I'm hoping, it's doubtful, but I'm hoping somebody comes along just to build the next one.
They have to.
That is such an awesome sequence.
They
Yes.
have to. It was so good.
Oh. Train me, Dillinger.
Did you have anything to add?
Incredible. 10 out of 10. Top tier.
Okay, we have House of Dynamite, which I think only you watched.
Yep. That one was an interesting thing I caught on Netflix here at the house. The basic synopsis is that it takes a look at what would happen if all of a sudden a random nuclear missile is launched towards the United States. And you get to watch all these different branches of government both try to figure out what this is, where it's going, can they shoot it down, do they contact the other countries to see who wants to claim responsibility for this going off? And it followed about 6 or 7 arcs as it went through the movie. Not a bad cast of characters that played in it. The thing that's both interesting and maybe I'm a little weird for it, but on YouTube you can see some of these clips where they make assumptions and guesses on what would happen in a limited strike, in a limited war. And of course when you got nuts like Putin out there who every other week he threatens to, have World War III while he can't do anything with Ukraine, it's a game of brinksmanship, One side wants to do one thing, the other side wants to stop them. America has been used to playing mad for decades. I mean, we did it all the time with the Soviet Union back in the day. And now you have other people that have come to the table, North Korea, India, Pakistan, Iran wants the bomb, Israel has it, but we don't know how many. And this movie kind of, it shows what American response would be like. I know the effort to try to shoot down one of these is not very accurate. I think they said in the movie maybe a 42% chance of shooting one down. And I would hate to be the guy that has to shoot one down over another country because, heaven forbid. But, it's one of those shows that, I got to spend an hour watching it. It does make you think. Heaven forbid.
How dare you?
Yeah. But, next up.
Next up, we have Roofman. You want to go?
Roofman, interestingly enough, I learned this a bit. It's based on a real story. A guy that spent a lot of time apparently wandering around in, was it North Carolina or
I don't remember where.
over on the East Coast?
They had an entire thing at the end of the movie about
Yeah.
it.
And his thing is that he incredibly intelligent, highly talented, couldn't find a regular job. And so in the movie, basically, he broke into a Toys R Us and slept in there for X number of months. He tried to buy his time to get out of the country. On the basis of the movie, he kind of fell for one of the workers and followed her to church and helped them with a gift drive. The manager of the Toys R Us was kind of a snotty fella. You might have seen him in a couple other movies, including Mommy's personal favorite, George R. Martin's.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, your happy little
Dwarf.
dwarf. There were parts of it that were funny. There were parts of it that were, sad. But it didn't really give us a happy ending because,
Right.
things happen. But it wasn't as bad as The Long Walk. Let's put it that way.
David, what did you think of Roofman?
I say it was a fascinating story, and how they did it, and
5755.
the way how he stayed,
How you finding?
how he stayed in was very clever.
Yeah. Angel, do you want to add anything?
It was a movie.
It was a movie.
Like Joe, I thought it would be funnier than it was. It wasn't bad, but it was very meh. Very meh. Very meh. And then next on the list is Good Fortune.
Oh, I love this movie. This is good.
It was what we needed after everything.
God.
I was uncertain of this. I don't know why, because I like Keanu Reeves, but it was a great movie.
Incredible.
It was a good movie.
I still love when the one dude was like, you need a gun for protection. You should
Hi,
always
Dory.
have a gun and know where it is. And then he ended up shooting the guy.
I told you where the gun.
You told me to use the gun to protect myself, not against me.
The thing I loved about it was that, it both underlined the fact that people do work at what they do, but at the same time, not everybody does the exact same job. And, when you looked at how the one guy who's been sleeping in his car had to survive, I wouldn't be able to do that.
I love the fact that the tables got turned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat the rich. Eat the rich. Screw the rich.
I like that the tables got turned, and hopefully that rich guy learned somewhat of a lesson. And it goes to show you, that there is such a thing as rich privilege. A lot of those rich people don't really think about the people underneath them.
They just need to suffer so they can learn.
I think it was a good educational movie, but it was also funny.
Yeah.
David, what do you have to add?
I say it was pretty good, and you have to understand that angels can be with us on our side sometimes.
That's right, they're on our side sometimes.
I know that was ridiculous. Alright, I guess. Alright, I don't have any to play the Chaos God. Never mind.
Chaotician.
Um, then, of course, we watched Back to the Future.
1, 2, and 3.
AI balls power!
We had to take David to the 40th because, well, this is one of David's favorite movies and one of his favorite scenes. Do you
Loved it.
have anything, Dad?
When this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Do you have anything, Dad?
I don't remember the first two, and I didn't go see this with them. I went and watched something else. I can't remember what, but I went.
There
I
you
don't
go
know.
again.
I don't know how I did it. Yeah.
Bleh.
Okay. Then we got After the Hunt, which I'm not sure who had me add that.
Me.
That was
Was you?
Angel. The look on her
I've
face.
talked about this before.
This look
I couldn't
on
remember
her face.
who told me to add it, so I just know they
This
got
was the
added.
Andrew Garfield movie that didn't end up coming out
Oh,
the year. You know, the one
right.
that did very bad.
Right. Thank you for connecting to everybody. We appreciate it.
Wish I could get my time back after watching After the Hunt.
That's all I have to say about that.
I love Andrew Garfield. He's great. So I wanted to watch it, especially because it seemed like it would be a good movie about there's a lot of heavy subjects in there, so it's kind of hard to put into words. I don't know what they were on when they were making this movie, honestly.
Yeah.
I actually had, because it was so weird, I had my notepad open on my phone. And
How dare you?
I was writing a whole bunch of stuff. See if I can find it. Because it just, I needed to get it out while I was watching it. And it was like, okay, so far I understand why this movie got bad reviews. What is this? What is this acting? Help. I genuinely hate the acting in this. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that sound effect? The fuck? This is the most uncomfortable movie and not for the reason they wanted it to be. Why is lo-fi playing in the background? They were having this deep, very important conversation and they literally had like lo-fi playing in the background. So that was fun. Girl, this movie is painful to watch, and not in the way I expected. This is so bad. What the fuck? I hate the camera facing their faces. I don't want to be looked at while he does this terrible script. Like, what? No, stop. God, I hate this. Whoever does the movie for this job did a terrible job. Like, what the fuck is this supposed to make me feel? Get the fuck away from me. This movie sucks ass, and I hate it, but it's like a car crash. I can't look away. Dude, intro is usually so good, and this is absolute shit. Sorry, I laughed my ass off at the doorbell buzzing, best moment in the movie, just a surprise pause from him. God, I love Frederick. Frederick was like the most sane character in this movie. And the rest of it was terrible. I genuinely don't know what they were on when making this movie. I wish I could get my time back.
Alright, let's move on to Black Phone 2.
Yeah!
Yay!
We appreciate you guys supporting each other. It means a lot to us. Connecting is awesome.
I have been waiting for Black Phone 2.
From the first preview, she'd be kicking her legs.
I was kicking my legs in my seat and I was ready. Every time I hear the Black Phone ring, I'm like, yeah! Very normal about this movie.
Totally normal. So normal.
Incredibly normal. I actually went and saw this with Dad, which was fun. And he really liked it, which made me very happy because I love the original. The original is so good.
The thing I love is that scene. You hear that phone ringing, and you see him start skating up, and you're like,
Yeah. And the other thing too,
Hi,
this,
Tim.
this is more geared toward like artists and stuff, but I love the aesthetic of the movie.
yeah.
The cold winter, icy blue, dark. In the cabinet, they played Pink Floyd.
Yes, they did.
They played Pink Floyd, and it was amazing. We were very happy, and and I love the way they ended it, and because the kids got revenge. He got to rip the face off, smash into ice, break the leg of the killer, and it was.
If Angel could have cartwheeled, she would have.
I love Black Phone 2 so much. Oh, cinematic masterpiece. Dad, do you want to talk so I don't end up rambling everybody's ears off about this?
Ethan Hawke did a really good job with this whole thing. I mean, it was just the story creation, the character development, the background. You didn't want to hear a phone ring for a little while afterwards. I don't want to answer it. No. Bad things? No.
And I love the dream sequences.
Yeah.
And I love that because a lot of people wanted more, because in the first movie it was, known that she had these prophetic dreams and everything. And I'm so glad that they made that a bigger part of the second one.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted that.
The thing that also I thought was wild when you talk about the aesthetic, when they went to that camp out in the snow, it brought back memories to me of the camp out in Minnesota. And I was like, glad I didn't go to this camp in the winter. Because,
I thought you went only in the summer.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But yeah, if I was at that camp, I'd say, let's go further down the road.
It's basically the winter version of Thank God It's Friday. That's the song for it. Basically the winter version of Friday the 13th. It's so great.
Let's have a Nightmare 3. Yeah!
Next, we've got Running Man, which was also saw by Angel and Dad.
I almost fell out of the chair.
You
Don't fall
almost
out of the
did.
chair.
That would have been bad. You'd have fallen on Art. And Art. And Art. And Art.
Father, talk about the movie first.
Running Man. This was another one.
I wouldn't say we remember everything, but we remember lots about movies.
Oh, no, you should have seen us like 30 minutes prior to the live. We were going over the list and prophetic things and trying to find the placement, when it released, when we watched it, going through lists made on the Google about, all the movies that came out. That we're a disaster. We don't remember anything.
Again, this is one of Stephen King's original works. And the big thing that I enjoyed about this was that somebody actually came back to the source material. Granted, they did not do a good job at the ending, but at the same time,
It was better than the long
it
walk.
was a whole lot better than the Long
So
Walk.
much better.
And it was better than that monstrosity that they built with Arnold Schwarzenegger
Oh.
back in the 80s. Because, again, a lot of the material, when you read the original Running Man, you felt in that character. You're like, did somebody notice me a second time? And back then, the technology wasn't there either. Like those floating pods and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so deep. The characters did an excellent job in it.
Oh, yeah.
There was a touch of humor. That nut in his cabin, and the squirt gun full of.
I'm sorry, I love him.
No, he was
I
hilarious.
love him so
He was
much.
hilarious. A lot of people, for some reason, did not like that, but I think part of that was feedback from The Long Walk. Because, again, Angel showed the book. This one book had both movies in it. It might be a reason why that book's also incredibly hard to find. Because
Dog, dog,
Doggo,
dog, dog,
doggo,
dog,
doggo,
dog,
doggo,
dog, dog, dog.
but the thing is that when you read through that book, you can almost see, you feel those characters it gets you almost that paranoid feel. You know, is there somebody watching you for another ulterior purpose?
I've seen clips of the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I know a lot of people defend it, and they're like, "Oh, this is amazing. This is the best Running Man." You know, the fact it's not. Anyways, but watching the clips for it, you're like, okay, this is such a basic, weird action movie. Very weird. The clips I've seen were, I don't even know. But watching the new one, it was so intense. I genuinely felt like sitting there in my seat. It was terrifying. Because you can imagine being in it. And you're just sitting there like, I don't want to be part of this.
The guy I felt bad for
Yeah.
was at the very beginning of the movie when, right after he got assigned to the job, he went to that black marketer. And that guy helped him as much as he could.
Oh.
And then they tortured that poor sucker to get him to cough up his... I know. I was like, oh, dude, should have opened the door.
That poor guy.
But apparently they also had their contact list because they found him within, 12 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
And then they traced him back to the hotel. And, although it did come up with one great scene at that one hotel. I got a hand grenade. Back at you. It takes it right back into the...
Back at you. Damn.
And then a later drop. But yeah, there were sequences. When they started going a little off the script with the whole car scene
Yeah.
and them randomly shooting at people, I did like the fact that they incorporated the airplane though.
Yeah.
Because that was textbook. And that's where they made the final artilleration. We're going to be doing a book report on this later because...
Yeah.
Favorite books by the Bud Files. Okay, class.
Well, that would be a hard one.
Oh, yeah.
I still say I love, for the premiere of it, I went dressed as the announcer guy,
Rogue.
who I love so much. His energy is just top
Welcome
tier.
to the Running Man.
Welcome to the Running Man. And I wanted to do a little short, but I was really tired afterward. And it's just like I did like the lines and everything, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yes, I love it.
You had that vibe and you were working it.
Oh yeah, and like I did my makeup, so it was the dark version of the America flag and everything that was shown in the trailer. And like that's the other thing that gets me. Okay, the long walk pulled me in. The trailer for it was amazing. And that's the biggest thing is like these trailers, they'll make them amazing, but it's so hit or miss. The Running Man trailer, these two trailers I actually had downloaded and I would rewatch like a gazillion times leading up to the movie. Now I can't even watch the Long Walk trailer. I can't go near it. But the Running Man,
It's still such a vibe, yeah.
oh, it's incredible. And I just, oh. And like the chanting at the end of the trailer as well. It's just, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm singing.
You're doing good.
She's doing something. I don't know if it's doing good, but it's a thing.
I love it. It was great.
All right, next we have Wicked for Good.
Oh, that was amazing.
We're gonna be fighting over this because he likes musicals, but I knew it first. I knew Wicked first, along with a whole other gazillion musicals, and I've actually seen the original musical, and I had it memorized, and I really liked it, and I read the original book, but the books were really fucked up. I'm sorry, I'm not going near the books ever. But the movie was great. They did it incredibly well, matching to the actual musical on Broadway and everything, and it was amazing and incredible. And for Wicked, we did the two-parter, which by the way was really exhausting. But I went, the first movie I went dressed as Glinda, and then in the second one we had a 15-minute intermission, and I came back as Elphaba, which was really fun, and it was incredible. And they did such a good job of it, and they paid tribute to the original so well, and it was amazing. And there's been so many musicals that I've had where they really messed it up, like Dear Evan Hansen, that one hurt really bad. And then they also ruined a little bit of Mean Girls, which sucked. But they had all the songs for Wicked, and they added another one, which was fun. And I saw it again with my friend Toby, which was amazing. And it was great.
Breathe.
No, I can't.
David, what do you like to add?
I think they did an amazing job on Wicked, and the songs were amazing, and the dancing was pretty good, and the actors were amazing.
Dan, what would you like to add?
Offhand, I liked the first one. The music was really good. The acting and character development was pretty good. The thing I like that it touched on was it developed the backstory that we saw in The Wizard of Oz. You wondered about where the Scarecrow came in, the Cowardly Lion, the fact that the animals all, how it all basically painted together. Of course, the thing I also find funny is that they also left a back door for another movie.
There are talks that they may do a third.
Oh yeah.
There are.
I would think that would be interesting. Depends upon where they go with it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that is
Beyond the land of Oz.
what to do with it.
Yep.
If they did that, it would have to be more focused on the books because that's where the musical ends.
Right.
And the books are an experience.
I've heard that the books are a little bit odd. All right, Zootopia 2, you did not see.
Nope.
David, what would you like to say?
I say Zootopia 2 was pretty good. Way to continue off of what had happened in the first one.
Dan?
I like the story development and the fact that, it touched on a class that had basically been marginalized. One of the original creators of the idea of a city representing all animal species kind of got shunned. And so it got a chance to actually go back and say, got something to tell you guys here. But, the character development, the storyline, it all worked really well, I thought, And it's another one of these movies that it has an international appeal that's phenomenal, From what I was reading, I guess it's the second highest grossing movie this year globally. It just flat out smoked everybody.
Yeah.
We skipped over weapons.
Oh, yeah.
I swear that was on my list. I'm sorry, go ahead. What was weapons? Is that all you have to say?
Do you want me to give the feedback on weapons?
I swear it was on the list. I remember adding it.
Me and Angel actually went off and saw this. And the thing is that they claim it to be a horror movie. I don't really consider it a horror movie. I mean, there was the one gross scene near the end of it, but it was more of almost like a sci-fi natural voodoo movie than a horror movie.
It was so boring.
That too.
It was so. This is like one of the best critically acclaimed movies. It was like one of the top movies.
I think Sinners was better.
Yeah.
That's good,
Hey,
Joey.
you forgot about that one as well.
I swear I added it to the list.
Okay, now Angel gets to talk about Sinners.
Okay, we're gonna finish with You also missed I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I swear
And 2017.
I swear I put that on there.
And Hamilton.
I swear I had Mickey on there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Mickey 17.
I remember you putting it on there.
Weird.
It must not update it on this phone. It must be on the phone I'm using to record the live.
Oh,
Sometimes Notebook does that. It doesn't update on the other phone right away.
ugh.
Okay, I think we watched Mickey the earliest.
Yeah.
Mickey, I will admit, I was not interested in Mickey. But if I hadn't gone, I would have been home all by myself because everybody else wanted to go.
I think I was the first one who saw the trailers for it and really wanted to see it because it looked very fun
Hi, Zoll.
and interesting, and I really liked it. I'm glad
It was a lot funnier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I love the fight at the end.
Feel bad for Mickey though.
I do feel bad for
Poor
Mickey.
Mickey. all the things he goes through.
I actually like the storyline behind the crazy thing. It's almost like that paradox. If you could do things and refresh brand new every single day, would you do that? In his job, that's exactly what he gets to go through. And then you start finding out what some of those things were. Like we're all dying of a virus. We need to find a cure for it. How many babies went through that? By the way, you're going to explode because you run out of air in your suit. What?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sucks. R.I.P.
And then they wind up
These are
having
the movies
two
we
of
watched
them.
in 25. Well, right now we're talking about Mickey 17. What did you think, David?
I think it was pretty good.
That's all he has to say.
We're gonna continue. They made a noise.
He made a noise?
Yeah, the beginning of another sentence. Speak.
I think it was pretty interesting, and they had him going to different assignments and go had him help out on some missions, and overall it was, I say it was pretty good.
Okay, never mind. It wasn't a whole lot to add. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to be kind. Okay.
What else? There was another one there that we didn't do.
I know what you did last summer.
Okay, that was you by yourself, right?
No, I will with her.
Okay.
No, I went to see it alone the first time.
The first
Then you
time.
came.
Okay.
Yeah. I am a big fan of the original. I know what you did last summer. I will admit the new one is, different from it, and a lot of people really hated it. But the original was kind of known as the iconic, kind of dumb movie that everybody loved. It was great. I really liked it. The deaths were fun. The characters were kind of interesting. I like that the two main girls survived. That was really fun. I love that they featured two of the original people. They even brought in Sarah Michelle Gellar. my brain kept pulling up Jennifer Love Hewitt. That was not right. They brought them in, and it was a good movie. A lot of people are gonna complain and say that it sucked, and well, you know what? The first one didn't do that well either at first, and now it's a beloved classic. We do not talk about the sequels though. we don't talk about the third one. We don't talk about that.
You want to talk about Bruno?
What do you want to add, Dad?
I'm not as deep into horror as she is, but
That'd be hard to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would have to dive in head first. I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. It had a lot of interesting characters. A couple of times I was like, okay, who's gonna die next? Because it's like that clip of, here's the list of characters. Who do you think is going to die? Well, let's see. We got the one that's running around screaming. Yeah, okay. She's next. How about the black guy? No, didn't see one of those. How about, and so, and again, like she was saying, is we already knew that it was going to be the remake / movie. So there wasn't going to be a whole lot of surprises, but I had never seen the first one actually. So,
No, we rewatched the first one.
mm,
I watched it with you. I remember distinctly we were over there. Mom came out and she was like, "Hey, they're out of your ice cream. Do you want to do the substitute that they picked?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was the strawberry cheesecake instead of the white caramel.
I remember that
cheesecake
thing.
ice cream, and we watched it together.
He doesn't remember.
no.
No,
Old age,
dumb,
tired,
idiot,
old.
stupid.
What else? Is there anything else on your list?
On my wrist,
On your list.
on my wrist. I don't see anything else on
Is there something on your thumb?
it. It's a Band-Aid.
A Band-Aid. It's a black Band-Aid.
Hamilton.
That was next on my list as well. You want to start?
Okay. So, hi. Okay, Hamilton was what got me into musicals. I remember distinctly. I was in middle school.
Good night, 755.
And I first heard Wait For It, and then I got into one that was like Hamilton in 7 seconds or something like that, 7 minutes I mean, and it dive bombed from there, and I found a bunch of other musicals, but I love Hamilton so much. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's amazing. Being able to see this in the theater, the good theater, it was amazing. It was incredible. The music was phenomenal. An experience. It was amazing. And it was just as good as it was watching on Disney Plus, but it was even better. And
We need to figure out where we're going to put the tickets for next year
Yeah.
so we don't lose them.
Right.
yeah,
Because it'll make it a lot easier to do this next year.
that's
Yeah.
true. It's
Yeah.
very true.
All right, and then we've got FNAF 2.
Wait, hang on. I thought there were more.
Is there more before that?
And now I'm just scared.
And all four of us actually saw Hamilton.
Did you want to add something to Hamilton? I'm sorry.
It is.
You
it is
are
a
right, we all
powerful
did see it.
musical. I still love the Battle of Yorktown, 1776.
Incredible.
All the songs though, the way that the guy created this musical, all the pieces, all the sections, and then weave them together.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really well done. Of course, it also laid the parody for a certain Christmas.
I
band.
love that Christmas song. Okay.
Eclipse 6.
David, do you want to add something?
I think Hamilton was a great musical. All the characters did an amazing job. All the music, the songs, and the guy who played King George.
He was funny.
I love him so much.
What I thought was kind of cool is, you had one guy who would actually play 3 or 4 parts.
Right.
Stack effect. But able to keep them separate. That takes talent.
The guy who played, I think it was Anthony, one of Hamilton's friends, and
Hi, Moon.
and he was just like, oh my god, I can't remember. It was like 7.
Yeah, Phil.
I'm Philip. I'm 7. I'm a poet, and Elizabeth in the background with like and everything. And he was just standing there awkwardly, like, yeah, I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine. And it's just, yeah, that's a child. That's a child.
I enjoyed it as well. I don't mind musicals. I enjoy it. I won't, not as much as these 3. What? I am not. It's not that I'm against them. If you guys show me one, I will watch it. But it's not something I pull up on my own.
I know. Just you're the weird one.
I am the weird one.
Weirdo.
Of course, we won't ask David about cats.
Cats is all his.
And Mamma Mia.
Mamma
Jinx.
Mia. Here I go again.
He has cats and Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else on your list?
Sinners.
Sinners. Speak.
Sinners was amazing. I really wish I saw this in the theater, but I didn't get to it in time, which sucked. But Sinners was phenomenal. Okay, I loved the build up, the story. I loved the characters. They had music in it, and Sinners is one that I'm kind of dissecting while learning movie making stuff.
In a way, I want to listen to the soundtrack to that one because I guess the blues in it is just
It's amazing.
righteous. Yeah.
And I have a friend from work who absolutely loved it, and I just thought it was so good. And I loved watching the behind the scenes for it.
Of course.
Because it's, you know, vampires and everything. And my favorite part was, I can't remember what it was, but there was another movie, about like the native people of a certain land trying to help the main characters, and then the main characters being like, no, we're fine. And there's a one scene in the movie where they're like, yeah, that thing you invited in is a demon. It's a vampire. It's gonna fuck you up. And they're like, nah, it's fine. And then the native people were just like,
Okay.
no, it's up to them. We tried. They didn't listen.
Hi, Moon. I watched The Sound of Music a bazillion years ago.
Isn't that a boring one?
I have watched it in a bazillion years. I was maybe junior high when I watched that.
The musicals that I've watched and enjoyed. Think about The Jazz Singer. You think about Cats multiple times. I don't think you could call it a musical, but truly loved that Pink Floyd concert we went to. That was
Not a
just
musical at all.
not a musical at all, but an excellent musical experience. And we in February, if everything works out, we're going to go see The Wall.
Kill.
Keel, she doesn't care. No, just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard. Because you went Keel. All you had to say was Keel.
Oh no! Oh no! Uh
You ever fucking disrespect me again?
Keel.
Yeah. Clap.
All right. Anyway, anything else on your list that we missed?
Pull up the list.
So scared now.
I should have made sure it updated on my site. I didn't even think about it.
Did Hard Eyes drop Sinners?
Yeah, Hard Eyes was long way back in like January,
February.
February.
It came out for Valentine's Day.
Gotcha.
Mystic 48 years later. Lock. Naked. Stealing. Roses. Sean Aries. Minecraft movie. You guys watched Ballerina.
Oh,
yes.
yes. I kind of wanted to watch this, and I wasn't sure I wanted to spend money on it. And I have never watched John Wick, although he did.
Numerous times.
He did over there. He's terrible. So I was like, well, kind of, maybe. So when it came to streaming, we decided to watch it. It was
Very little to do with the ballerina.
had very little to do with the ballerina. It was kind of Black Widow vibes.
Right.
John Wick served very little purpose
Yeah.
in this movie, which is okay because it was supposed to be adjacent.
Right.
But he was in there longer than I expected him to be in there.
Right.
But it was a pretty good movie. A little bit violent. No, just a little bit violent. But at least it had a storyline. It wasn't just violence.
Right.
What do you want to add?
Well, obviously the use of being from the Wick universe, you're going to have a lot of different types of weapons, a lot of different types of equipment. A lot of it revolved around the storyline with the girl who apparently her dad was part of a rather vicious group of people out of Germany. Um, I did think it was kind of funny that the people in Germany actually hired John Wick to come track her down.
Right?
And he was smart enough to say, I'll give you until this time to do your business. After that, I have to handle things. And she's like, okay. But in a way, it wasn't a bad movie. It was kind of a one-off. I don't think they'll make a second one, but
I don't think so, but we'll see.
yeah. Of course, they're also talking. There's supposed to be a John Wick 5 coming out, which is going to be interesting, given that the guy died in 4, or somebody got buried in his grave. Uh-oh. She's broken out her notebook.
She's making a list, checking it twice.
Oh my. Guy.
I'm gonna turn this into Death Note, write your name in it, and then you're gonna die.
Yes, we do watch a lot of movies. We try to watch anything that catches our attention. 3 out of 4 is generally a requirement for us to pay for it. Angel will go to some on her own if she has a job, and she can do that.
I'll go to a lot of premieres, early access, especially to a lot of horror movies that I really like.
Now there are some that Angel refuses to go to.
Uh-oh.
To the visceral point during the last movie, the preview came on and she exited the movie theater, or at least the place where we were seeing. And I can kind of understand, because that movie kind of scares the hell out of me.
I don't understand how people like monkeys, okay?
No, it is disturbing.
And on top of not liking monkeys, I've seen and heard videos and 911 calls of people getting ripped alive and slaughtered by their pet chimps and monkeys.
I would not want a chimp. I'm sorry.
And
But no thanks. I'm good.
I just see like the poster of it, the chimp in the car.
Yeah. No thanks. I'm good.
No, I'm not going anywhere near it.
No. The things that you don't want to see.
Never.
All right, do you need a minute for your list, or you're good?
Did you talk about Working Man?
Yeah, no. No. This was on Joe's list, but we missed it in the theater for some reason.
I think we just didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, we were uncertain about it.
Yeah. And it's also kind of a funny one, because of the simple fact that if you've ever seen Jason Statham, he does the same thing every movie that he has ever been in. It's a
We were
high
literally making this joke.
Yeah.
The last time we went to the theater.
Yeah,
And
it's-
they said new movie for him.
It's high octane, violent driven, usually with guns, more than not,
It's
karate.
like basically one loner grumpy man against the government or something.
But this time they added a girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, in the end of Working Man, didn't he have a daughter or something like that he was trying to help?
Maybe.
But the thing is that when we were growing up, at least I was, back when dinosaurs still ruled the earth and electricity hadn't been invented yet. You think about the actors that we had. A lot of actors were kind of pigeonholed for that. Jean-Claude Van Damme, karate fighting. Sylvester Stallone saw a lot of that. He was either beating the hell out of you in a Rocky movie, or he was a Rambo, and so I think Jason has basically just been put into that
The
hole,
question is
but he's doing really well at it.
He's doing really well, and at least the movies aren't boring.
Exactly.
And none of them are exactly repetitive.
I will say the one thing that made me laugh, not this most recent one, but there was one I saw on TV one time. He actually jumped a car off a bridge onto a train. And all I could think of is, okay, that's way too much. Don't ask me how you pulled that off. It's so weird.
Movie magic.
Lots of
That's
movie
all
magic.
you have to say.
Yep.
I I enjoyed it. I am not one of those um people who likes a lot of death. A lot of violence, especially unnecessary violence. But I like this one because it felt like the violence was necessary. There was a reason for it. It wasn't very goric. It was a good movie, I think. Oh boy. All right. Angel, what else?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh yes. David and I watched Lilo and Stitch. David, what did you think of that?
I say they did an amazing job remaking that one. And the original was okay.
The original was okay, and the new one was pretty good. The new one wasn't bad, but they changed some things that I don't feel like they needed to change. And
They fucked up the ending.
they fucked up the ending.
They completely missed the entire message of the very first Lilo and Stitch. I fucking hate the remake. I didn't bother watching it because first of all, I don't like the remakes. I'm getting really sick and tired of the remakes. How to Train Your Dragon was good, but that was like the only gold nugget in a whole pile of crap. And Lilo and Stitch was one of my favorite movies growing up. It was great. It had a wonderful message, and they fucked it up. And I hate them for that. And I'm glad I didn't go see it. They fucked it up.
Anything else you'd like to add, my lady who didn't see it?
They fucked it up.
Anything else on your list?
I'm still looking, trying to make sure we didn't miss anything. We covered Smurfs. Didn't watch Dogman.
No.
I went to see it with Tasha.
What did you think?
It was a weird one. There were a lot of weird storylines, and I
Thank
didn't
you,
get
guys.
into the book
Thank you,
that
Kat.
much.
Yeah? Think it was a little weird?
Yeah.
That was why I was not on my list. Anything else?
I think we're clear to move on. I think our next movie is Now You See Me, not FNAF 2.
Now you see me, now you don't. What's your opinion, Miss Bud?
Swag 10 out of 10.
Angel was getting frustrated with them because she thought they were gonna leave out the Lola,
I love Lola. Also, we missed another one.
and I kept telling her, just wait, and then Lola showed up.
I love Lola.
David, what'd you think?
Presto! It was amazing. Movie series.
Dad?
We got the chance to, of course, like we usually do, see the first couple movies, and it. I've always been a fan of magic. I mean, David Copperfield, but going through the ages, I do think it was funny how they were able to keep the storyline going.
Right.
And it looks like they'll have a second generation coming in.
Right.
I was sad that the one guy died.
Right.
But, at the same time, it's always fun to watch rich people be panicky about their money. But, yeah, it was excellent.
I've never been a big fan of magic. I've watched a few musicians and I'm just like, Meh. Some of the tricks are fascinating, other times are not.
We did also skip over Freaky Tales.
Oh, yes, you want to tell us about that?
I watched it. Whenever I find a new favorite actor, I like going through their entire biography and watching every movie. And this one actually came out this year. Um, Freaky Tales is a very fun little movie. It's not very serious. It's one of those movies where you have like three groups of people, and then their stories all kind of converge into one. And it's really good. I loved the acting. I loved the individual stories, although Pedro's character has such a sad story. But he got out good in the end, which is nice. It was fun. I liked it. It had a lot of great editing. I loved it.
Anything else we missed?
Presents.
Presents. Oh, yes. This movie confused me and confused us. Did David watch that one with us?
I think he did, yeah.
David, do you remember Presents?
I
The family being haunted.
I vaguely remember that one.
What did you think of it?
I say it was a good one.
He say it was a good one. Dad?
I remember it, and I thought it wasn't too bad of a movie. I think it was more of a modern theme on, ghosts, stuff like that. But it was kind of a roller coaster ride of trying to follow the lines as things went.
Right. I can only say one thing. The ending caught me by surprise.
Oh, we changed.
Kind of like Sixth Sense, but in Sixth Sense I didn't have to change the ending. With this one, we rewrote the ending. But the ending caught me off guard. I was not seeing that coming. Anything else you want to add, Miss Bud?
That ending hurt, and we changed it in our minds.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Kind of like when we changed Civil War. Because I refuse. I am not going to do it. Nope, no way.
Valid.
Anything else?
Oh. Think we might have gotten everything.
Oh wait,
Up until this point.
What?
there was one where me and Tasha went to see together before I showed mom and dad this one.
Gabby.
Well, that's coming up.
It's still coming up.
That's coming up. Because Dad and I just watched it last. So hang on. It is on the list, though. All right, so. Are we ready to move on, Miss Bud?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm still gonna look around just in case. I think we should be good.
FNAF 2.
Yes! Okay. I've seen this movie 6 times, actually. 6 times. And it was my birthday movie.
It was.
About that. I love FNAF 2. I saw it 6 times in theater. I got the popcorn bucket that lights up, and they're all on stage. I love FNAF in general. I grew up with it. I grew up, studying the lore and everything. It was my favorite. I think that was my introduction into horror itself. And it was so incredible. The first one was great. I loved the first one, but for some reason I really loved the second one. I watched it again on Christmas. I love FNAF 2. It was incredible. I know there's a lot of people who aren't part of the FNAF who are going to be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. This is weird. Or, I don't understand why that character is there. And then there's people who miss the end credit scenes because they're stupid, and then they miss out on important things because people are weird and dumb, apparently. But it was amazing. It was incredible, and I loved it so much. I loved it.
David, what would you like to add?
I say FNAF 2 and a way to continue Mike's story and how he helped Abby and tried to convince Vanessa and help her to escape her father's ghost. And it was so mind blowing that the actor who was playing Michael turns out to, and I'd say the end scene was incredible.
That was an incomplete sentence.
That was. What about Michael?
I think the actor who played Michael Afton was insane.
Well, yeah, he was
The
insane.
actor was insane.
And the character's insane.
The character is insane. The
Dad?
actor is very normal.
You know, watch the first one. I know my kids enjoyed the heck out of the games, and so it's just kind of, you know, a continuation of the insanity. But you know, I thought it was a pretty good movie with all the parts they're trying to check off. Listening to you and Angel talk about how the different parts of the movie, you know, are laying the foundation for a third, fourth movie, or fifth or sixth.
There's like 12 games right now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they can go lots of places. That's not including the books, which are weird.
The thing is kind of funny. I was just looking this up. Five Nights debuted on the 5th of December.
Right.
It's only the 30th. It's made $221 million
Well,
in less than a month.
I've seen that a few times.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that the kids kind of drugged me into Five Nights at Freddy's. I should say Angel. Angel did. By sharing songs and wanting to discuss lore and theories.
Actually, technically, there was like the open. And how come there's only 4? There's 4 balloons, but isn't there like 5 characters? I can't remember what it was exactly, but it just swan dived right into it, and that was all me.
And I still watch theory videos, and I sometimes send them to her. And she kind of just doesn't want anything after Sister Location.
Listen, Sister Location, 10 out of 10, top tier, best game out there, incredible, 10 out of 10. Also, the lore gets.
The good lore gets a little weird. It gets a little murky.
Oh, weird. So I cut it off for me at Sister Location. They can keep going if they want to. I don't. No. I like my lore. I spent years putting it together and figuring it out, so.
Yeah, we do like, well, not conspiracy theories, but we do like theories. And Harry Potter.
Harry Potter and the Curse of the Fuzzy Golf Club? Sorry.
All right, and then thank you, Kat. I appreciate you being on top of that.
I know we wanted to watch a bit of it, but that one we didn't see. And another, I think it immediately just goes to Gabby's.
Oh no, that does not go next. Well, actually, there's one before that, which you didn't see. SpongeBob! David?
I think that was an interesting one. The way how he wanted to prove that he
Yeah,
was
gotcha. That's
able
time.
to ride this roller coaster by going to the underworld and take on these challenges
Hi,
in
Daisy.
Dutchman's underworld. Well, and the different ways to get there was definitely an interesting test.
And Dad?
You know, thanks for these two kids. I I go way back in the SpongeBob verse. Of course, blame it on Niles too. Uh, I remember the first SpongeBob movie, and we watched a couple others. This one was not bad. It was kind of an interesting spin on the Davy Jones's locker and all that good stuff.
Right.
But I enjoyed it. I thought it was a quirky spin on SpongeBob. Although they did do a lot on Sandy Cheeks, Gary, or although I felt bad for Squidward because he's still stuck down there.
Right. Sometimes it's good to leave out a few characters. Hello, Flemma. I enjoyed the SpongeBob movie. I've enjoyed most of SpongeBob movies. They're simple. They're fun. They're a good way to kill time. Then we had Anaconda. Angel, would you like to comment?
No,
It was not as funny as we thought it would be.
no.
David?
It was the way to show that when you're making a movie, it just shows that it's not easy when it look.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Wrestling.
God damn. Bruh.
As I was saying,
Keep going, buddy.
When you're making a movie, it just shows that it ain't easy. Need like a whole cast to help you.
It's not
That's
easy
exactly-
when you're dumb.
That's exactly the point of the movie, right, Angel?
Sure.
Dad?
Cricket, cricket,
Cricket, cricket.
cricket, cricket.
I have to say, for a Jack Black movie, for a Paul Rudd movie, it was not as funny as it could have been. It was seriously meh.
I wish it was better, but
I'm almost wondering if we should have watched the Anaconda, the first one, before watching the second one.
I don't think it would have helped.
Probably not.
And then David, last but not least,
Gabby Stallhouse the movie.
David kind of talked Daddy and I into watching this.
I escaped it, thankfully.
So
It'd be kind of like your little pet shops, but with cats.
But weird.
And she becomes, doll size instead of human size.
and I watched this one with Tasha and her group, and I'd say the movie was pretty good, and the songs were amazing, and the music was amazing. There were a lot of flashing lights in there,
Yeah.
and overall, it was amazing.
Dad, what did you think?
Loud.
Loud.
Of course, that was more from the commenting section than the movie itself. I can understand how kids would enjoy the heck out of it. The stimulus and the storyline. It plays on the fact that it's from a TV show.
I thought it was cute.
It was cute.
The music was fun. It was, about imagination and how you can use your imagination at any age, whether you're 8 or 80, you can still use your imagination, which is a good, important story. I do think that. Would I have watched it without David? Probably not. But it wasn't bad. Anything else you'd like to review before we're done, Angel?
I think those were all the movies. If people want to mention others that they watched.
Yeah, feel free to comment if you have a movie that we didn't see and should have?
Ask us about a movie. Maybe we forgot one. We probably did. I'm trying to find all the ones, but we might have missed it.
We are talking about movies, Neo.
Talking about movies that were released this year.
Yes, movies we watched this year. Mostly in the theaters, although not all of them were in the theaters. You think of anything else, Dad?
I'm just going through the list of everything that came out this last year. There was a couple that I saw that were horror ones, and I was trying to remember if Angel had ever even gone and seen them because she'd mentioned that she'd gone and seen a couple.
Well, name them.
That's what I was getting back to my list up here. Got a lot of movies.
We had a lot of movies come out in the year, and some of them aren't even released in our theater, so we may not have even seen them.
There was a new James McAvoy one that released and it didn't come to our theater. Although it didn't seem to do very well. It's got very low reviews. It's got like 2 stars.
Ooh.
So.
David, you have anything else you want to say?
I'm just looking through the list of some of the movies that came out this year to make sure that we haven't missed anything.
Okay.
We're all just like worried that we missed something.
Until Dawn.
No.
No.
Because the game was awesome. The movie derailed from it.
Oh, okay. And Angel's got that look.
When I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, cool, they're making a movie out of the game. And then we saw the trailers. And that's all we needed, isn't it, Angel? We didn't need any more.
No. Oh. I love the game. The game was incredible. And then the trailers came for the movie.
That's one, Dad, if you ever want to watch a game. Until Dawn is one of those choice-based games.
Okay.
Where your decisions affect the story. And maybe one if if we ever get a computer for you to play, that you should play.
He'd love it.
Because your decisions change the relationships of the characters and choose your choices down the road, change the story. And it was such a cool game.
See, there's that one, and then there was one that Mark played that was also choice-based. I can't remember what it was called, though. It had a lot of those quick event little things where you had to, like, hit a button super fast, and he messed up on one option, and it killed the character, and he, like, had a full-on breakdown at the end of an episode.
There was a few like that. There's a query. There was,
They were, like, exploring this ship.
Oh, that's the second part of something.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what it's called. But that's the second part of something.
There's times where I'll just play that in the background.
I think that was the second part of Until Dawn, maybe? No, it's the second part of something.
Yeah.
But Until Dawn...
Man of Medan.
Man of Medan. Yeah, that's it. It's the second part of the Man of Medan.
Yeah. But it's from the makers of Until Dawn, though.
Right, maybe that's where I saw the connection.
No.
But yeah, they do a lot of choice-based things that were really good.
What else, Father?
I'm still peeking through the list.
What, David?
There was that trailer about a movie called A Boy That's Named After Me.
We did not see that. I mean, if you want to watch it, the David movie, it's on the Angel channel, and it's in the
that
theaters.
Religious one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please don't feed the children.
Poor children.
Yeah.
We starve.
Says it's a 2024 American psychological thriller directed by.
2024.
Well, it apparently debuted this year. So they made it last year and they debuted it this year.
They do that sometimes. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
By Destry Allen Spielberg and written by Paul Bertino. Yeah, debuted on October 11th, 2024, and then released on Tubi on June 27th, 2025.
So it was not even in theaters.
A group of orphans head south in search of a new life after the country's adult population is wiped out from a viral outbreak. They soon discover a dangerous secret from a deranged woman.
Whoa.
Oh, yay.
Wowie.
How can a deranged woman exist if all the adults are gone?
Maybe she survived somehow. Stealing Pulp Fiction.
No. Never heard of it.
I saw that one pop up on the list, but I haven't heard of it.
Mm-hmm. Jurassic World Rebirth. Dora and the Search for Sol Dorado.
I did hear that Jurassic World one, my friend Sierra went to see it.
Uh-huh.
She said it was
They've made so many Jurassics. I'm not surprised one of them or half of them are shit.
Yeah, it said this is the sequel to Jurassic World Dominion, the fourth Jurassic World film, and the seventh installment overall of the franchise.
They've made so many of those, so I'm not surprised.
Well, it did rather well at the box office, though.
It's because it's got a following.
Yeah, 869 million, and that's off of a budget of 225. So
Yeah.
that's easily 4 times back. Fifth highest grossing movie of 2025.
Interesting.
Not bad. Of course, we don't want to feed the dinosaurs, heaven forbid.
Oh, I'm bringing dinosaurs anywhere.
Mm. I was going to see something about Superman. The third budget they did come out with. 225 made 616. I think the biggest problem is that they changed, the old Superman to this other guy.
Well, we knew that they had to get a new Superman.
Yeah.
And I'm not opposed to them getting a new Superman. It's just how they did the storyline. Lex was awesome, as usual. Superman wasn't bad.
Sovereign.
Sovereign?
2025 American crime thriller film. Basically, it follows Jerry and Joe Kane, a father and son who aligned themselves with the sovereign citizen movement and then clash with a police chief, John Borchardt. Basically, it's these nuts that decide that I'm going to be independent from the country. And then they usually wind up getting tased and thrown in jail.
Yeah. No, we did not see that. No interest in that. No, thank
No,
you.
no. It's like, why did you make this movie? Well, because somebody wanted to tell a story. They didn't need to tell the story. Guns N' Moses looked interesting.
No. I don't even remember that one. To be fair. Do you have anything over there? I heard that one or saw that one on Netflix.
Do you want to clear a got change?
Got changed?
They're spamming money stuff.
I see. No, please don't advertise or whatever you want to call that. Hi, Anthony. We are doing good.
There's some on here that I was almost tempted by.
Maybe look them up on streaming now that they're
Yeah. Queen of
released.
Bones. Trouble Man. Sketch. Holy Ghost. The Pickup.
There was that companion that came out in the beginning of the year. I watched like the first 5 minutes of it.
Beware, Anthony. Anaconda is not as funny as it looks.
Other people might find it funny, but
I mean, it wasn't bad, and it had funny moments.
There's so many better Jack Black and Paul Rudd movies.
I agree. I'm just saying it did have moments.
Here's an example of a well-known name movie character completely fell off the face of the earth. Red Sonja, off of the Conan the Barbarian Box office 271,000.
I never even heard of it.
Exactly.
I don't think it played in our area.
Yeah, it premiered in Russia on July 31st, received limited theatrical release in the U.S., received generally mixed reviews, apparently didn't even make it to any major theaters, which is kind of crazy. Samuel Goldwyn Films, though, normally does better than that, but Joyce to Joyce, there's nobody to. Americana, highest to lowest, Night Always Comes. Ooh.
I'd hope so.
East of Wall. That one is actually based here in South Dakota.
We made so much fun of that when that picture was up. I was like, hey, we've been there.
Yeah, it's Katoka.
We've been to East Wall.
God, we put so much fun out
Oh, wait. I forgot. Cactus Flats.
Hi,
It's a missile silo. I've seen it. I've seen the museum.
Josie.
Yeah, there's too much to work with that movie.
Doomsday, I am hesitant. For they have everybody and their brother in this movie. It feels like Civil War again. And if they do it right, it'll be good. But if they do it wrong, it'll be a mess.
Okay, no, they changed the date back to 18.
I saw that with the trailer. And we'll probably see it on your birthday, especially if they do an early release like they did.
Yeah.
But I was just putting everything on Tuesday. And it had changed on IMBM, but the trailer shows it the 18th again, so we'll probably see it on your birthday.
Good, very good.
I saw the leaked trailers, the first official one. The Thor's officially on Marvel, so it's no longer a leak. I sent that to Angel. She hasn't watched it yet.
I've been busy.
I know, which is okay because you're getting ready for the new year. I think we're about done. We're at almost 2.5 hours.
People, name more movies. Name movies that came out this year.
I think we covered most of them.
Name movies that you saw so I can make fun of your decisions. I love making fun of people's decisions and choice of movies. Speak.
It always takes them a few minutes, even if they do respond. Which they don't always. Oh, it's also almost 11 o'clock.
Can we go on till 11 so we end on an even number?
Only if you can think of something to say for the next 12 minutes.
Y'all name movies!
Should I start putting up trailers for 26 so we can mark on which ones we want to watch, which ones we don't want to watch?
No, asking what state we're in is boring.
We're in South Dakota.
Movies!
We want movies. What kind of movies you seen this year?
Exactly. He knows what's up.
Feeling?
Woman,
No.
Yes.
No. Oh, but
Talk about movies. Are you guys just not movie people?
maybe they're talk about people.
Weird. Come on. I don't want to end on an odd number. Oh, you're still talking about time zones and stuff.
I said I could try pulling up a trailer.
Did you add that Project Hail Mary for Dad?
I think so.
I just saw it pop up and I was like, oh. Should make sure that's so.
I believe so. Hang on, let me pull up my list. My list.
See if your other list's updated by now.
It has not. Alright, let me see.
God, Shelby Oaks, I hate you. Oh my.
Okay, let's see here. Where's my list? Where's my list? How about games? Are you guys interested in any games coming up? I just saw the trailer for Indigo Park.
Oh.
It's like, there's something we can talk about. Talk about games. Okay. So, current movie list. Dad is going to go see
Greenland.
Greenland.
I'm all the way from the back.
Probably by himself, unless you're interested.
I have not seen the first one. I
Either.
have no idea what it's about.
It's actually Greenland 2 called Migration.
Okay.
Migration. So
Because
apparently,
for those of you who remember Greenland 1, what happened is that the people had to escape imminent destruction by an asteroid, if I remember right. And they all had to get into a big bunker out in, of all places, Greenland. And now that apparently things are running out of supplies, they have to leave the island, and I think they're trying to resettle in like Europe. So, could be interesting.
and then after that we've got 28 Years,
Bone Temple.
Bone Temple.
which will be Angel's first movie of the year,
Yeah.
and Joe's second movie of the year. Then number 3, Iron Lung, which I honestly did not think was going to make it to our area.
This was all due in part to my best friend's fiance, because he contacted the movie theater and got them to buy the rights or
Distribution
tape,
rights.
whatever, you know. And
That's cool.
Because of them, we were able to do it. So.
And you're looking at 2 people who grew up with Microplier.
Michael Plier,
Markiplier.
Market Plier,
Markiplier.
Marker Plier,
Markiplier.
Micro Plier.
How many plays can we
Here's
miss?
the marker, and there's the plier.
Just
Sweetie.
start making a list.
Make sure you get it right. Here's the marker, there's the plier.
Okay.
Okay.
Markiplier.
Markiplier.
Plier,
No, I said Markiplier.
Markiplier,
And then Angel's gonna go see Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
Whatever.
Whether or not she likes
My
it.
asexual daughter is going to go see a romantic movie on Valentine's Day.
Listen, okay, listen, okay. It's so dark, and I love it, and Emily Bronte is a staple in writing and everything. She is a fantastic author. She is dark and wonderful and incredible, and this movie has Margaret Robbie, and I love Margaret Robbie. She's my favorite. I love her so much.
We're just going to wait outside by the wall, and when Angel sees a kissing scene, right through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will, every time there's kissing, I gag and I want to vomit. The past 2 years, I got dragged to 2 romance movies.
Yeah.
And it was a nightmare of a time. But this one is nice and dark. It's going to be, really unsettling. And I'm going to see it for Valentine's Day, all alone, just the way I like it.
Then there's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I am putting in with a question mark. We're going to have to see trailers before we decide if we want to see it.
We also saw a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles short before the.
I told Angel about that.
And
It was
so
a weird
weird.
ass short.
Yeah. Sorry.
Then there's Dad's Hail Mary, which I am sort of interested in. I haven't decided yet, but I do have to say it looks interesting. Then Angel's Scream.
Meow. Oh, sorry. Very loud. Oh no, she's gonna throw something at me again.
Then Super Mario Brothers,
It's me, Mario.
which we have a little short already in mind for.
Yeah.
And Masters of the Universe, which I am excited to see more trailers for. I told Angel when we first saw the first trailer, if this was real, I wanted to see it. She assured me it was real, and now it's on the calendar.
Always trust me.
Never. Scary movie, which I'm excited to see because I've seen all the other scary movies. Toy Story, which we have certain feelings about. Right, David?
Mm-hmm.
Minions, which will probably be my birthday movie.
Again.
Again.
Happy
Moana,
birthday.
which I know he's going to be excited to see.
I don't want more fucking sequels. Stop it. Be creative. And
I don't mind doing the real life versions if they do them well. You know how they did the Diggin', they did well. I don't think they're going to do Moana well, but I'm just saying if they do it well. And then we've got the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or Other Side of the Spider-Verse, or whatever it is,
Close enough.
which will be fun. Then Coyote versus Acme, which should be fun. And then Angel's movie, Terrifier 4,
My beloved. My beloved.
the only one we currently have in October.
I know. I'm really sad about that.
I'm hoping that will change as the months go on. Then we've got Cat in the Hat, which will be David's movie. Fucker-in-Laws, which I am curious about. I need to see a trailer. Violent Night 2, which I am curious about because Viking Santa will be back. Jumanji 3, which I am also curious about. But again, I need a trailer.
So I'm not seeing the first two.
Dune 3, which we'll probably watch the same day as we do Doomsday!
AKA my birthday.
Or can't get to the
AKA
movie
Angel's
theater.
birthday!
Yeah, it's gonna be such a good birthday.
And then Angry Birds 3. I don't know. It will depend on the trailer. The first one was good. The second one was kind of fun. 3 might be pushing it, but we'll have to see what the trailer looks like.
You guys watch that. I'll just rewatch Doomsday. if it's not ending sad for any of my beloved characters. I'm still kind of scared about that.
I am so terrified of what they're going to do with this. The good thing is since they're trying to branch it off, I don't think they're going to kill a lot of people. But they are also trying to change hands from the old Avengers to the younger Avengers. So some people are going to die. So that we can change to the next generation.
I'm not ready. I'm scared.
Welcome to adulthood.
I'm fearful.
We've got about 8 minutes left.
People talk. We went up to 7 and then 3 people died.
Well, at least we still have 5.
Say things.
Anybody want to say anything else?
I tried adulting. Don't recommend it. Highly overrated.
And to say, for 2025, this was an impressive year for some movies. For what they did for remakes.
I found it a very meh year. There were some highlights. I liked the Minecraft movie. I liked FNAF 2.
The Monkey was great. Sinners was great. Weapons pissed me off.
The Long Walk pissed me off.
Yeah. Running Man was good.
So it was a very roller coaster year.
Yeah.
Because either we were doing high, we were doing lows, or we were doing flat lines.
Yeah.
I do have to say next year does look slightly more promising. Slightly more promising.
We'll see how previews take.
But we do still have some months that do have nothing in them. Hopefully that will change as the months go by. And new trailers and movies get completed.
You people need to speak. I see you watching. I see you. Say something.
Say something.
Don't you dare. How
Oh,
hard is it for you people to type?
4 minutes. Anybody else? What are you going to read in the new year? You broke the girl.
Book.
Book noises. Cool.
I don't keep a lot of track of what books I go.
I thought maybe you'd start with like Stardust since you just got that.
Oh.
Or, like the
If you want me to list the entire, list goes like to the moon.
I know it does. Mine
There's
does too.
so many, especially now that I have like Barnes and Noble and I just bought a whole bunch of new ones and everything. And
I'm just trying to fill like 4 more minutes, so.
Alright, we've got Stardust. I want to finish reading Caraval. I want to finish reading Stalking Jack the Ripper. I want to reread Frankenstein. I want to reread The Picture of Dorian Gray. I want to reread the Sandman comics. I want to read Stardust again. Technically second time reading Stardust. I want to reread Six of Crows. I want to read Beyond the Darkened Shore. I want to read Throat Burn.
I don't know that one. Dad, what are you going to read?
Well, my wife and kids got me this Baking Across America.
I
This
got
is
it.
the second one.
That was me. All me.
That was all Angel. Angel got to use the second one. I got the first one.
And then there's also this one.
You didn't get the first one for him.
Yes, I did.
I got the first one for him.
Did you get the first one?
Yeah.
Why did I think I did it?
Because you want to take credit for something that you didn't
No,
do.
I honestly thought I did it.
No, I did it.
Oh.
See, I can say War and Peas. If there's an intermission, I'm getting beaten over here with books.
2 minutes.
There was also this happy little thing that they got me, and it was kind of an enjoyable grab because lately I've been digging into post offices, and it shows where all the post offices are in Nebraska, and it gives places that no longer exist, and people will actually collect these stamps, the checkoffs. And we were just up in Wyoming, really quick, and learned some interesting things about the different types of post offices that there are. And you got some that are contracted. Uh-oh. Incoming girl.
I know how to fill this.
The bag of many things.
You got 1 minute.
Book.
Look.
I wanted this specific edition because I thought this was the prettiest edition of it. The movie for this pisses me off. I have a lot of feelings about the movie for this. If you know it, it's a cute romance tale with enemies to lovers. To me, the movie... I hate the movie with a burning passion, okay? It's one of those ones where they didn't follow the book.
What fun would that be?
I know, it's so hard. And it's so boring, when they go into detail about Wall and the magic of the festival and everything. And all the magical people that visit at their once a year fun little adventure. No, heaven forbid. We don't want to include any of that. We're going to do a very brief scene with his father. All you're going to get is him getting the magic rose, and then he, does gross things with the shop lady, which is part of the book, but you have to get into a good chunk of it for that to actually happen. They describe Wall and everything and the wonderful magic of it, and it's amazing. But in the movie, they completely scratched that. They killed it. They're like, oh, what's this? World building? We don't want to do that. That's terrible.
I could have swore I made you a monitor. I don't know how that happened. Say goodnight.
Good night.
It's 11 o'clock. Say goodnight.
See you on New Year.
Say goodnight.
See you next year.
See you in 26.